Exactly. I mean, when I walk, I have to have something comfortable. I have to have something that I actually enjoy having on my feet. I'm not walking over here, I'm not walking over there unless I'm comfortable. I've got to be comfortable on my feet when I'm walking. I put these on, and it's the best thing. It's like walking on the moon, literally. Literally, like walking on pillows. If you could walk on pillows, that's what it feels like. Welcome to Pink Shorts. I'm your host, Alan Merriweather. Today's show is Adobe Willustrator. We added something to the title 25Y Willustrator. Once you get that, you'll understand that I am a computer acronym, computer terminology to the U.S. government. Our code name is 4011 Utilities for Kids. At 17 years old, a natural created or created or put together something happened when I was 17. So we called it ver17on. We have a friend named Red. So if you take REV, if you put a D instead of the V, you'll have red on. Once you scramble red on 17, everyone should come up with the word drone when he was 17. Next, you have 9 and 8 a.m. Something happened in Manhattan at 9 and 8 a.m. Then we have DodgeRamSEY10-30. We were told to meet HR at 10:30. If you watched some event last Sunday, if you take the score, add 6 to the winner, you have Let's Watch TV. Let's introduce our co-host, V Series. Hi! I totally get that 10 minus 30 thing. Throw me the ball. Alright, here you go. Oh. My other co-host, Flute and Purge. Hi, that's me. I'm the boy at 17. Red on. V is D. Red on. Drone. And let's just get to our guest we have here. He's from the House of Rhino Court. It sounds like what it is. Rhino Court! What happened at 17? I don't know. Ask him. I'm 4011. I'm a hacker. He's not a hacker. He feels like he accomplished something. I'm red on. 17. He thinks he's a computer virus. Ugh, I want so much money. He only refers himself as a computer virus because it's based on Pentium. Intel inside. Pentium. And we have a line in our computer. Yellow lines from New York State Police. Thank you guys. Thanks for hacking our computers. We have yellow lines. Climate change. Can we show everyone the screen right here? Show everyone the copy store. The copy store. Uh, uh. I don't think it's going to allow us to show you guys what we're looking at. Is it showing them? It's not showing them. Oh. Oh well. We can't show you guys what we're looking at. We're looking at the copy store, which is on Court Street. This is where Verizon said, fax this in. We would like to offer you a phone service, but you're only 16. And I'm like, well, what's gonna happen in a year after you give me this phone? And then they're like, we're gonna blow something up. And I'm like, what are you guys doing with me having a phone at 16? And then a year later, you got 98 Isabel backwards. 8 and 9 a.m. It's a father experiment. Isabel, Father Bell. Would you like the information on Father Bell? Is that going to help them understand? Yes. All right. Give them the information on Father Bell, and they'll get 8 and 9 a.m. 98 Isabel. Driscoll. West Seneca Police. What is this? Everyone type Father Bell. Belle. Google came up with something weird. Who is Maurice? Anyway, it came up with the correct voting place. But who is this? I don't know. Just skip it. All right, skip it. The Father Bell Center is where? 104 Maryland Street, Buffalo, New York. Do you remember Maryland from Burger King? No. You do because I'm all three voices. Oh, okay. I do remember. Maryland Voting Center. All right. So Maryland works at Burger King. And then we vote here when we're old enough. Their phone number is 716-845-0485. No one's going to get how much heap assistance you got? $425. Well, no one's going to understand that at all. No one. Oh, that's correct, 4011. I'm 4011. Explain, add 13. Add 14. If we add 14 to 4011, we have 4025. We can't explain that. We can't explain heap assistance. So once you get 98 Isabel, you get AM. True impact. True. Let's talk to them. Well, let's talk to her for a little bit. Isabel also reflects the V. If you had a, it's Visabel. Visa. Debit or credit? Both. Both. Transaction approved. All right. All right. So, once again, my first name when I was singing was Science. Science with a Y in it. Everyone spells science with a Y. SCIEN. Add Y. And then CE. Science. E nice. New York's in between. Something in New York happened. Boom. Something happened. So we are computer science professionals. I can officially say Y2K is about me. I can say P2K is about me. I can say voice to skull is about me. I can tell you that a CPU was in my license plate. Can we give them my license plate? It's fine. All right. We'll give you guys my license plate number. Whew. Wait, hold on. I had a glitch. I'll give them your license plate. Not to be confused with CPU. What is a CPU? Give me a minute. This is national security information I'm telling you guys. People are going to be Googling this stuff. Like, I'm like, this guy is the freaking computer. I am. All right, our license plate number is CGU 6035. Not to be confused with CPU, which is the central processing unit of the computer. Once you get CPU, CGU, you're going to get kids with utilities, have premonitions. That's a Whitehaven Fusillo Chevrolet. You know, you're not going to get 11 a.m. The girl who knows the future. CPU is the V series. CPU is the electronic circuitry within a computer. Within. Within. Exactly. She said the pharmacies. I agree. The pharmacies are within some department. I don't know. You won't understand the other one's license plates. It spells potassium chloride. KCl. Z. Which is the end of the alphabet. So I don't get it. KCl. Z. The 26th letter. So something about pharmacies departments within last letter, which is the end. Z. They're ending something. So I think I've explained computer viruses. Is Alan Merriweather a hacker? I'm a hacker without the technical stuff. You know, I don't know all the source codes and stuff. You're just a reference of the future using computers. So, with that being said, once you get CPU, CGU, you get PG. PG 1300. Upward Bound. Boy in DC experiment. We're the crazy kids. We're the Keshas. We are the crazy kids. I see you in the club. Show us the love. That's all. We can't sing that. We don't have clearance. We can't sing the whole song. So we've officially called ourselves 4011 or Atten. It's my middle name with a negative sign. Turn the L into T's. You have our Malibu LT, long term evolution. We're LT. It's Alan or Atten. Let's type that down. Alan Atten. Once you get Atten, you're gonna get a phone company. Alexander Graham Bell, T-Mobile. They're all of them. All of them. All of them. Why isn't my microphone loud like it used to be? We're speaking with the White House in the background in sunny lands, just to clarify what we're doing. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, this is why it's on 5. That's why. Turn me up. All right, return that. Turn me up. It was too low. Ask them when I-9's coming out. They probably don't know. They made it. Okay, they do know, but they're not going to tell us. Tell us when I-9's coming out. So we can talk about our next topic. James Swag. What does he have to do with I-9? Internal fraud. Oh, okay. Something about a I-900. Someone's going to be in office when this comes out. Who was that? It's Wonder Girl. There's only one Wonder Girl. There's only one. All I see here. Wait, what is this? Da-da-da-da-da-da. There's something about Intel Core i9. This isn't out. Let's fast forward. Can they answer our question about i9? Intel Inside AMD. Uh, 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 uh. Processors. i9. I have some information on i9. What do you have? According to PCWorld.com, they're testing i9 computers. Bro. Pop-up detected. CPS.com. Clear. Thank you. I don't know why they're popping up. According to Intel Core i9 chips won't hit the market for a few more months. Or where's i8? i8. All I can say is that James Swag represents a former administration. So you get that you guys can just stay home in November. Just stay home, make a grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup. You're not choosing anything. You're not really choosing anything. So when i9 comes out, according to this site, it says a few months, but they have to do i8 first, right? So within 8 years, you're gonna see Core i8, i9, and that's gonna reflect my childhood with Larity. Everyone say hi to Larity. Hi, Larity. Hi, Larity. He lives behind the IRS. What street is that? Elmwood. Freddy Krueger. Nightmare on Elm Street. Oklahoma City. You're not gonna get what else happened on Elmwood. Don't say it. Something bad almost happened. In the communicable. Communicable. So I guess they're trying to say you know, they worship the devil. It's a religion. True impact, true religion. Jinx. I mean, what these people do is almost like worshiping the devil. Is it not? Where is? I love the devil. Satan Saturdays. So Satan Saturdays at Nike. We're dropping letters on people. Satan Saturdays. Satan. Then you get one day up is Jesus Day. People who love God. Martin Luther King Day. Watson. 404 era. Don't Steve Tasker us. Control delete. Control de muscle. Speaking of Control de muscle, it's in a new song. Can I touch you? Can I touch you? No. Control de muscle. I like that song. I was waiting to hear Control de muscle in a song, and I finally heard it, and it was so beautiful. Can I touch you? It's a beautiful morning today, isn't it? It's a beautiful morning. No one's gonna get that sample we just sung. It's Buffalo. Whoa, that's not it. All right, let's get back to our title. The boy is a computer hacker, not by choice. They chose me because, you know, Salisbury. Salisbury moved to Wingate, and here we are. We're the Northwoods program now. Migrate from south to north. The magnet program. Opposites attract. You're not going to get Lafayette has the magnet program. Students from all over the city attending out of district schools. Then you're not going to get people who aren't really citizens. Hello, Commander. Are you in the magnet program? Students that don't belong. I'm valedictorian and I'm T-Bone. You're not going to get a country doing T-Bones. Alex Bruce, similar. Not really going. No. Woo. That's me. I'm Siri. V Siri. I'm waiting for the I-9 processor. Give me an estimate. When is it coming out? I-9. What we can say is Apple has released an I-9 update just in time for November. So maybe it's something about competing cell phone companies. James Swag with the I-9. Should I say the name of the company? No. All right. My attorney is saying we can't say the name of the company because we have financial interests. We can say Apple is the company who released I-9 this year. So that's all we can say. So according to my genealogy of living on Earth, someone won. She won. I can't say who. There's only one of them. And I paid my cell phone bill. We paid our bill. I paid my cell phone bill. I paid my cell phone bill. How much was your bill? My bill was so much. It was so much. All right. Our bills are paid. Speaking of our bills paid, look at my Twitter name. I'm your best friend. I'm fresh. Something. No one's gonna get that. I paid my bill. I'm your best friend. All right. So we'll leave it at that. Um. whew. Oh, the other part of the title, 10:30. Kevin Dunn wants us to report so that he can fire us. Let me go. I'm out of here. You're not gonna get past the ball. 2 weeks ago. No. Fox and Buffalo's WTV. Woo TV. So something about them knowing the biggest game of the year. Who would that be? It's them. It's the Coyote people. Coyote. Fox? No, Coyote. I mean, yeah, but no. Coyote. All right, so that's what that score means. Basically, They're Kevin Dunn. They're letting you go. Why? Because you sold that computer and you put an authorization code. But why did it go through? Let's call Bank of America and ask why did that authorization code went through. Why would Bank of America let that authorization never go through? They said you put in the wrong authorization code. We're part of an authorization code is an authorization code. I agree. It shouldn't go through unless it's what number they gave you. They said I put in the wrong authorization code. And it processed with a receipt. Man with a computer. Mr. Merriweather, would you like to know a secret about that? What? I lost my job. That was it. What? Ooh, that was it. It's about America. Interlink. Computers interconnecting to vote. Wait, you mean it wasn't my phone? No. Authorization. Arthur Ashe. Authorization code. What does Make of America have to do with the vote? Jennifer Schneider. Bankruptcy department. In a week. Oh, you mean I did my job the best I could? You were excellent. We let you go on Labor Day. We suspended you. Suspended me on Labor Day. Jennifer Shannon's pregnant. You mean I have nothing to do with why I was let go? You're an experiment. Intel Core i9. Not to be confused with Windows or Intel. It's Apple's release. Their latest release is iOS 9.2.1. But it's just in time to vote. You got it. They're i9. Oh. Well, the bill that I'm talking about, Sprint, just say Sprint. And then I have to pay my bill. Well, who wants to go on a cruise, the carnival? The conquest boat, is it ready to go? Titanic, we're going down. Carnival Conquest. Maybe Panic Chevrolet can answer that. Black people on a boat. Water inhalation. One. Water inhalation. That's all I can say. Pay your bills on time. Perennials. Dynamite. Oh my god, look who just tweeted on time. They're still watching our show right now. Coyotes watching us. Channel 44 Coyotes. When we said dynamite, they tweeted like water inhalation. My firm wants the list of Freedom of Information requests wants the FEMA list. American Red Cross. Give blood. Give lungs. Water inhalation. Alright, so in a weird way, I just said who won. We just figured out that the i9 processor is really not Intel's release. It's another form of Intel's release from Apple. They are the government. That's why I said another one. They're a different name. All right, so let's get back to what else do we need to talk about. The game. They want to know about the score. We can't explain that. Ex Coyote. What we want to talk about is our code name 4011. We give kids utilities so that they can derail their lives. Give us a call. Call. What are we doing on phones? Who could we possibly need a phone at 16 for? Why? Why? All right, so once you get my first middle name, last name, you're going to see AT&T in there somewhere. Father and son AT&T in. Lee Malvo, Muhammad in. DC is sniping in. Get on the boat. Carnival Conquest. All aboard. All aboard. Where are we going? To hell. We're going to hell. Can I sing the Titanic song? We don't have clearance. Wherever you are. Who sings that? Barnes. Barnes sings that song. Oh my god, he's a good singer. No, I mean Celine Dion. Oh, okay. Then we don't get September 20th, 2012. Wherever you are. Where... Can the White House confirm the Titanic? Conquest. Water inhalation. You're not going to get the person they're talking about all day? Katrina. Something about cats. Adopted cats. Why would she be an Adelphi cat? No, not Adelphi. Adapted cat. Bush. Why would Bush be Adolf Hitler? Oh, you just said it. Maybe we'll edit that out. I don't think they want that. No. Okay, I'll edit it out. Delete, delete. I can't. I already said it. Oh well. It's okay. If we worship Adolf Hitler, I don't know what's bad about that. There's a lot wrong with it. Oh, okay. Anyway, let's see who tweets when we talk about Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler, Adolf Hitler, Adolf Hitler. They haven't tweeted again. I'm hoping T-Mobile sends us a tweet. Oh, CNN just tweeted. Oh, okay, that's good enough. That's close. CNN's Adolf Hitler as well. That's close enough. Hello, CNN. That's close. We appreciate you tweeting. Wait, he says he's in rental court. What kind of court is Henny court? Hennigan? They're in using children. Well, that's why I'm blocking their agenda. We're 4011. Children with utilities. We're officially Y2K. Because our license plate says we're CGU. What would that mean? Central Processing Unit of a computer. The WARN Act. And 35, the minimum age to be president of the United States. They're saying they're blocking extreme cultures. Just say extreme black people. Extreme black people who are educated to run. You're being blocked. With our Ultra program. So officially I can say I am Y2K. Everyone Google Y2K. Type Y2K. What comes up? Google gives us the year 2000 problem. All right, now once you get the year 2000 problem, get that my code name is 4011. Everyone type 4011. Below that, put 2000. 2000. Now add those two numbers together. What do you get? I get call Verizon customer service 611. Once you get 611, you can add 3000 to that number. It's gonna give us 9111111111111111111. You're gonna get 98 Isabel. Welcome home. 8 and 9 a.m. V Siri, what is the year 2000 problem? The year 2000 problem, also known as Y2K. The Millennium Bug, not to be confused with Donald Trump. The Millennium Bug? The Y2K bug, or simply Y2K, was a problem for both digital, computer-related, and non-related, non-digital documentation of data storage. Situations that resulted from the practice of truncating a four-digit year into two digits. This made year 2000 indistinguishable, not to be confused with August 22nd Distinguished Speaker Series from University of Buffalo. Why would the president be here for a Distinguished Speaker Series? That's it. So the government made up the computers are going to crash in 2000. But no one gets my cell phone. Verizon? ver17 on. All right, now the secret for this company. Am I allowed to give this information away? It's national security. All right, so we're gonna go ahead now. Change the V to D. You can also change it to S. You'll get a new voting system. DVS voting. Wait, they're playing with my nose because I said random court. Oh. All right, so if you change the V to D, you get DER. Right? Now you have to get a friend that works with me at Sprint. Her name is Red. Red on. Red on. If you're good at spelling, you can scramble that up. Who's on the plane? No one. If you spell drone, you've won $17. I-7. 17 is the year that this accident happened. And I want to apologize to those affected. I had nothing to do with it. I had absolutely nothing. Let's have a moment of silence for those that I had nothing to do with it. Let's have a minute of silence. I swear I had nothing to do. What did they do? Apple iOS 9 release. Update your firmware, everyone. Be Siri. Update. According to their software release, somebody's winning in November. Who is it voting? Hold on, I got water in my lungs. Got water in my lungs. asphyxia, inhalation, carnival conquest. Let's have a moment of silence. They don't get how they're listening to me all day. Voice to skull technology. V2K. They don't get how can I help you? How can I help you with your bill? Precedent 2000 software from Convergence. Citrix. A customer management software developer in Florida. Not to be confused with a brother. Brother governance. Chip. Well, I think I've explained the title of our show. No one's gonna get Dodge Ramsey. You know, that is just a million ways to go. Incommunicable. DOD Georgie. You're not gonna get that. So, as you can get, why I always carry a computer with me. Makes sense, right? And then you get why they're like, go to Best Buy every day. We don't want to go to Best Buy every day. We're good. Get the new Apple. No. Da, 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 da. Oh, we can't discuss that. Oh my God, look who tweeted. The football people. Oh my God, FCC just approved the new cable set-top box rule. Everyone say hi to Tom Wheeler. Hi, Tom Wheeler. Thank you for approving our foot U.S. airspace approval. Thank you for the megahertz and hertz rent-a-car. Thank you. They're saying that they had to know. We were in a gray car. We won't say the name because we like the company. But, you know, the government was using them to send messages. We're in a gray vehicle from Hertz Rent-A-Car. Can you give us the information on megahertz? No problem. We dismiss all lawsuits. That's not going to make sense. Clearly, the government knew about hertz. Megahertz, abbreviated MHZ, not to be confused with HTZ, hydrochlorothiazide. They're saying if you don't agree with this, you know, pop a pill. You know, that's not nice. Megahertz, abbreviated MHTZ, is a unit of alternating current, AC, not to be confused with Steve Jobs, at AC. It should spell Jacob, Institute, or electromagnetic EM wave frequency equal to 1 million hertz. The megahertz is commonly used to express microprocessor clock speed. Bro, X Time Wheeler, what frequency are we on? The US regulates all airspace, all frequencies. Is that like a statute of limitation clause? They knew. Megahertz. Do not rent at Avis. We can't rent there for some weird reason. So they thought, you know, Enterprise would throw us the ball for $10. Panthers. No, we can't say that. We forgot to add our lost damage waiver, and I'm so sorry that I forgot to add that. He's not even driving. That waiver is $8 a day. and I won. Touchdown! $1.90. So $10 a day times 3 is $30. So that was their last attempt. They were gonna bump you. Bump, 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 bump. Chase. Chase on Crenshaw and Vernon. Hello, Chase Bank. Can the banks confirm money laundering? To the infantry. How are you paying strangers? Chase Bank knows the answer. And all of our early warning services clients is no. Let me give you guys the information on early warning services. Once we reveal this information, you're going to get how we're paid. We're paying for terrorizing people. How are they doing that? Gift cards. Where do those gift cards come from? Walmart? No, they come from the following companies. Here's the information in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Early warning service is owned by Bank of America, BB&T, Capital One, JP Morgan Chase, PNC, US Bank, and Wells Fargo. What kind of gift cards are you guys giving out to people? Financial information is known. Alright, so the White House ended their video. Right on cue. That was nice. Early warning services. I think T-Mobile has their own line of prepaid cards as well. They're not going to get Western Union. Oh, well. Good morning. To be correct. We're live. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys paying strangers? The food stamp department is adding deposits. For who does their banking? I only know that Chase does New York's food stamp program. I'm not sure on California's. I think it's Citibank because they don't charge fees. I think you're correct. They're referencing New York EBT, Chase. Alright, so Citibank does California's EBT, correct? CEO Barbara J. Doser. Desower. Alright, so what is Citibank? Citibank is a consumer division of financial services multinational Citigroup. Citibank doesn't charge fees to withdraw from California EBT program or cash assistance. Is that a clue that they're in? Why would we charge our clients fees? Alright, so let's assume Citibank disperses the money out. That's safe to assume. So I guess they bumped the back of the bus at Chase, New York. Vernon and Crenshaw, New York. Alright, so we're going to add our loss damage waiver this time, which is $8. How much is that total rental going to cost? X Oshkosh, how much is that total price? Let's add it up. Everyone add $10 times 30 and add $24. $54. Not to be confused with Best Buy's Apple product available for $854.99. So I guess they're gonna want us to choose biggest fan again. Apple iTunes, choose biggest fan. So we're not. And we'll just be riding the bus. That's all. Let's look at Best Buy's website and see if it's still $854.99. It's not. That's why you gotta gift clue. Okay, we get the gift clue. Well, let's just check anyway. I love a song. I love it. You're not gonna get who loves it with me. SOS. That's true. Okay, let's look at the price here. Yes, ad is. I'm adding. I'm a computer hacker. Father and son. Alan negative. Adding. Statue of limitation. They knew. MacBook. Suggestion detected. They're talking about flatulating. Kim Flattery. Something about Jeffrey Lee. Entrance points. They're talking about at al for in the communicable. In the communicable lawsuits. Is it preventable? Oh, here's our answer, guys. Everyone Google Best Buy MacBooks. Mac Air. The price is $899.99. At the time, they wanted us to get one. This is the 13.3 model Intel Core i5, 4 gigabyte memory, 128 gigabyte flash storage, silver. Not to be confused with kitty cats that no one gets. Um, have computers. Kitty cats with computers in them. At the time, they wanted us to get one. It was $854.99, which is exactly loss damage waiver plus 3 days at Enterprise. Choose biggest fan. You love them. Let's have a moment of silence for that because that might not be correct. Let's have a moment of silence starting now. Okay, we're done with the moment of silence. So we have to move on with that show. You won't get a gift card, and that brings the price back to $854.99. It brings it back to $854.99 Enterprise. Boom. We're gonna sweat off your makeup. Avon. Annuity. He said it. Let's look at a new. Let's see if Avon still has a new because it makes the best pharmaceuticals for the face, don't they? They do. Avon. If you guys want to pick up some a new from Avon that was mentioned at the train station on Friday, right? The 20th. That's Saturday, actually. Green Line. A new was available at avon.com. How much is it? What are we trying to do here? Radiance, repair lines, lift and firm, or multi-benefit? Let's go with multi-benefit Chase. Food Stamp Bank. James Dimon. We spoke to James Dimon, and he says he's settling. Let's all give him a round of applause. He's settling. We appreciate that. A new mul- a new multi-benefit starts at $19.99 with free shipping on orders over $40 or $5.95 flat rate. That segues into our SSI flat rate flattery flat rate flat rate. Controller de my soul. Can I touch you? That's not nice. All right, let's go to our segue, which is U.S. Postal Service. In flattery, can you confirm that Oshkosh Bagash? Ramilton, are you flat ratting us? 5 to 7 day shipping. U.S. Postal Service. Is our debit card here yet? Our new chip card from Wells Fargo, is it here? Why would they want us to have a chip card during this week? Go to PaddockChevrolet.com and ask them where that computer at. That computer is integrated in the electrical system. That's why. Get a new car. Matthew. $571 a month. That's too much. That's like a mortgage. What are they thinking? They want them to pay a mortgage to be exploited all day. They're listening. Following. And they're refunding everything you paid them. And billions more. Woo! Thank you. Riding vehicles for no reason. I should still be in my Taurus, 1996. A year up from entering the Senate. Tom Foley. And why Ensemble pays their bills. Ensemble. How can I help you? How can I help you? Ensemble. P2K. President 2000. Long-term evolution. He's still in office. Still there. Passing legislation. Passing legs. He's passing legs. Oh, look. It's Bristol Myers Squibb. Hi, Bristol Myers. I hope you guys don't reflect this third party that says, no go. Terry, no go. Oklahoma City. I hope you guys like it because I would like to be safe and healthy. All right, that ends our show. It's almost 8 o'clock. That's been Pink Shorts Adobe 25Y. Once you get Y, you'll get, why do you stay there? 25. So that's Y2K. Double jack with me. Willustrator. I am computer exploit 4011. I'm the boy at 17. Boom. 911. 98 Isabel at 9 at 8 a.m. We are in terrorism. That's all. That's all, folks. That's all. I'm Atom Allen. Negative Allen. Atom. Statins. Cholesterol. State is in terrorism. Everyone get your cholesterol lowered. Get your statins. The state's in terror. I gotta go.